soldiers and civilian members of the Steadfast Cobalt 2016 exercise team, distinguished guests. It's a privilege and an honor for me to welcome you on behalf of the Commander NATO CIS Group, Major General Walter Huhn, to the opening ceremony for NATO exercise Steadfast Cobalt 16. Representing our host nation Romania, I would like to provide a warm welcome to Colonel Costica Postlache, Deputy Chief CIS Directorate at the Romanian MOD. NATO today is facing the greatest security challenges in a generation, with a more aggressive Russia, growing instability in the south, and widespread terrorist attacks. NATO is responding with strength, resolve, and readiness. NATO's commitment to the defense of our allies is unwavering. NATO is becoming more agile and better prepared. We have tripled the size of the NATO Response Force with a brigade-sized high readiness force at its core. We have set up a new chain of new headquarters, the NATO Force Integration Units, in the eastern part of our alliance, boosting our ability to plan and exercise and to reinforce if needed. The enhanced NATO Response Force is the element which enables NATO to rapidly deploy and employ well-equipped and well-trained joint armed forces in support of NATO's political goals and objectives. In preparation for the NATO Response Force 2017, a number of certification exercises are and will be conducted this year. Steadfast Cobalt 16 is the annual NATO Interoperability exercise where the communications and information system networks for the upcoming NATO Response Force are being tested and validated. This is the training event for the designated NRF-17 CIS forces, providing the command and control capability for the operational commanders and their headquarters. Steadfast Cobalt 16 comprises here at this location more than 1,000 military and civilian participants representing 22 units from the NATO CIS organizations and from 50 nations providing the NRF-17 forces. During the exercise period, we do have additional support from around 500 CIS specialists in the NATO and national CIS control centers and from the Allied Command Operation Headquarters from their peacetime locations. The basis to execute such a demanding exercise is clearly relying on the availability of a sufficient host nation support. I would like to explicitly provide our sincere gratitude to Romania as this year host. Since July 2015, when we started the preparation, we are receiving an outstanding and excellent support. Thank you very much. Soldiers, sailors, airmen, civilian colleagues. Since the deployment of your units to Bucharest, starting end of April, some units have moved over distances of more than 2,500 kilometers. On the road for several days, the convoys went from the territory of the sending nations through other NATO partners into Romania. Arriving here in Bucharest, you have proven that also the CIS forces are reliable, rapid deployable forces meeting all criteria for the NATO Response Force. Since the beginning of this month, all of you have worked hard to set up and install the networks and services, providing the basis for the core task of Steadfast Cobalt 16, the testing and validation of the communications information system services in support of NRF-17. You all can be proud of the achievements so far. It was, it is, and it will be your personal engagement which will allow the exercise to finish successfully. Each of you has made the difference up to today, and each of you will make the difference for a successful achievement of our goals and objectives. Thank you for your strong dedication. We, as a training audience over here, do have the chance during this exercise to get known to each other, to build trust and relationship, and to train together. I would like to encourage you to use this opportunity as we are all assembled here in this exercise location. The next time we will have to work together is during the certification exercise for NRF 17, the exercise Trident Juncture 2017 in fall this year. There we will be located throughout almost Europe, supporting each of the deployed NRF headquarters. And in consequence, we have to be prepared to work together again in case the NRF 17 forces will be employed next year for a new NATO mission. I would like to wish all of us a successful exercise. Thank you.
Dear Steadfast Cobalt 2016 participants, dear guests, it is a great privilege and an honor to be with you today, attending to the opening ceremony of 2016 Steadfast Cobalt Exercise Edition in Romania. I would like to extend to you the Romanian Defense Staff greetings, welcoming you to this important event, which is going to start soon in this all-signal training base close to Bucharest. From our standpoint, as Romanians, it is a great opportunity to be part of this exercise. We have learned a lot during the planning process, and we continue to do so during the execution phases. In spite of the harsh weather, heavy rains, and muddy ground, the setup activities and the preparation of the site have been concluded in time, proving the great teamwork and good spirit. One of the main challenges for us was to provide the host nation support roles and functions and the real-life support required in the achievement of our objectives. I thank you, all the people involved in these activities. We will endeavor to draw on our CIS lessons for the implementation of the enhanced NRF concept and to assure the critical interoperability requirements for the Homeland Defense Forces, including the modernization of our deployable CIS assets and capabilities. We are also welcoming the Steadfast Cobalt exercise as one of the first federated mission networking event. The new specific training, collaborative working procedures and instructions should be followed for the successful outcome pursued by any mission network participant. I hope that, besides achieving your training objectives, you will find this event enjoyable and informative one, and your time here will be a rewarding experience. Finally, I would like to thank you all for making Romania a Steadfast Cobalt country this year, and I hope that we are going to use this opportunity for developing our relationship. On behalf of Romanian Defense Staff and CIS community, I wish you, everybody, a successful and pleasant stay in Romania.